Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but here I am back with some more videos. You guys know and are familiar with this watch. I did a review of this watch a while back. I've been using it, well, my daughter has been using it for quite a few years. It's been absolutely amazing. Both my daughter and I absolutely love this watch. It's a GPS watch, the Tencent GPS watch with a camera. Unfortunately, just recently they discontinued the app, so it's kind of hard or pretty much impossible to track anybody anymore. So in preparations of my summer traveling, I decided to order two different ones, again from China, GearBest, two different models. You will see that the boxes are the same, but the models are different. And try to replace this one with these. From my first look, they don't look as good as this one, but if they're functional, if they provide the same functionality of tracking, calling, why not? All right, let's get closer, see what's good about these on the first opening, and I will post an updated video in a couple of weeks when we start traveling overseas and see how the coverage is with the app, with everything else, and update the video. Let's get closer. All right, we have the two watches in front of us. I'm gonna keep the Tencent just for comparison, but here we have the Q750 and the Q50, the two different ones. Let's go ahead and open them real quick. The boxes are actually exactly the same as I mentioned. Probably they are from the same OEM. Kind of cute, you know, fun little boxes that your kid's probably gonna enjoy more than you. But let me go ahead and open this first one. So this is the Q50, which is the one without a color display. So let's see what else is in the box before we move on. So we have a charging cable, which is a normal micro USB cable. And we have the miniature screwdriver that you can unscrew. I'm assuming the lid for the SIM card. Now let me quickly show you the Quickstart Guides and how they look. Feel free to pause and read through it. Keep in mind, if you live in the States, you're not going to be able to use these watches because AT&T is no longer using 2G, and T-Mobile, I don't think any of these watches are covering any of the frequencies. So these are more suitable for people that are located overseas or pretty much anywhere else in the world, or people that are going to be traveling to Europe or Asia to kind of spend some time there, maybe, you know, have their kids around and keep them in check where they are, what are they doing, and hopefully it will prevent any future disasters for you. So that's the first watch. Kind of bulky looking when it comes to the thickness. Overall pretty slim compared to the Tencent, as you can see. But this one has a bigger color screen, and this is one just a tiny OLED screen, as you can see, but maybe the battery will last longer. We have programmable two buttons for 1 and 2 calls, you know, phone numbers you can program and call the person with direct push. A power button. On the other side we have SOS or and pickup, a button that you can program to directly dial an SOS number or answer calls. And behind this flap, this is where we gonna charge the watch. With that kind of flap, I don't think it's water resistant, unfortunately, so you gotta be careful with that. And then in the bottom right here, we gotta unscrew this whole metal plate in order for us to get our SIM card in. And we have a sensor here for blood pressure. I'm not sure. Normally that's what the blood pressure sensor looks like, but if that is it, hey, good bonus. I was not aware of it, but that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and open the other one real quick. There we go. So this is the Q750. I like this one a little bit better, the way it looks at least. Kind of a pink and purple. By the way, the straps are very nice on both of them, kind of soft, really nice rubber. This one has a bigger OLED screen, colorful, maybe even bigger than the Tencent, kind of like the same size, slightly longer, but a little bit narrower. And once again, we have the power button on this side, an SOS or a pickup button. No programmable buttons on this one. I'm not sure how exactly it's going to be entering, but maybe through the screen you're going to be able to call the numbers. We have the microphone over here, we have the speaker, and on the back side, this is where we're going to be putting the SIM card. And again, we have the same sensors for the blood pressure, and this one charges with the contacts, very similar to how the Tencent was made. Let's see what else is in the box. No miniature screwdriver, since we don't need that, and this is the contact magnetic USB to magnetic contacts cable that we're going to be using with this one, and this is how it looks. So a little bit more information on the screen. You can see not only the clock, but the network coverage, the battery, weather, all that stuff. Similar again to the Tencent, which was absolutely amazing on this part, and different screens you can have. But like I mentioned, I want to test both of them while traveling with the coverage, and make sure to see how the GPS coverage will be, the answering calls, you know, all that important information that you are looking for with watches like that, how accurate they are with the GPS and everything else. Hopefully at least one of them will be good enough to replace the Tencent. This one I bought for $17, something like that. This one is a little bit more expensive, around 30, but you know, being so cheap, I decided to grab both of them and give them a try, see which one is going to be a true replacement of this one. I mean, definitely this was one of my favorite piece of tech for kids when I grabbed it. Very, very nice watch. Camera, as you can see here, none of these have cameras. But unfortunately, you know, the support for the app has stopped, so you can't really use it to locate the GPS. You can still use it as a normal phone, I guess, kind of like, you know, hey, just dial and answer phones. But at the same time, you know, I like to have more functionality and have it as a GPS, so had to be replaced. We'll see over time how it's going to hold up. This one is definitely stronger, the way it's done. Kind of the whole watch curves, and then you have the straps on the side. So we'll see how this one is going to hold. We have one pin here for the strap, while this one is a little bit stronger with 2 pins. But yeah, I'm assuming this one will have a better life because of the screen. It's not color, it's nothing fancy, and hopefully this one will last longer, but we'll see what the truth is. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, stay tuned to the channel, and as always, you have a wonderful day.